Hello everyone, I am the host of the YouTube channel wangyiboengsub. Nice to meet you again. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the hottest news of the day. And here's today's news. After 10 years of chasing dreams, what has young actor Wang Yibo experienced? March 4, 2022, CCTV 6 princesses are online again, this time regardless of national events, just for one person, young actor in transition. The progress in the actor's path in recent years is obvious to all. The determination to transform from a traffic star to a powerful actor is evident. This is not to mention, it also satiated my appetite, Peacekeeping and Riot Squad. Ice and Fire, The King of the Sky and No Name. Which one are you most looking forward to? Oh my god, you are worthy of the dignified and arrogant 6th princess. Even the comments are so appropriate and won my heart. Even the official propaganda of Beijing is so literary and artistic, and the temptation is overwhelming. If you want to ask the master why, it is worth CCTV's voice. Then you have to be a meow pig and be arrogant. Wang Yibo. From the age of 13, he went to a foreign country to seek his dream. To this day, it has been stamped and recognized by the mainstream media. This way, Wang Yibo has too much glory and fame, too many ups and downs and trials. There are too many deviations and betrayals, but fortunately, he himself is the orthodontist of life, with 10 years of mortals flicking their fingers. Polish your own bright tomorrow. Then, please follow Meow Pig and walk in together. From Han idol to young actor, Wang Yibo has sharpened his sword in 10 years. 1. Accurate life cognition and planning. The authorities are obsessed, and the bystanders are clear. This sentence Meow doesn't feel very suitable for Wang Yibo. Why do you say that? Because of Wang Yibo's perception of himself, not only beyond the bystander, but even jump to the perspective of God, able to look down and see oneself in a condescending manner. Just taking the golden mouth of CCTV this time, it is actually interpreting one word, transformation. As the traffic ceiling of internal entertainment, Wang Yibo is a top-notch student, and Fangling is 24 years old. It is the best period when you can kill the quartet by your looks. What's more, Yan Cai, who has won the title of Almighty Artist in succession, such as Kukai, is a rare breed that is excellent in dancing, singing and hosting racing cars. But Wang Yibo was at the height of his idol road. Choose to retreat bravely, and turn to an actor road that does not require appearance but absolutely relies on strength. Because he knows that no matter how cool the shape is, it can't match the time. No matter how amazing the appearance is, it can't match the years, and only the strength can shine with the sun and the moon. Decades later, we can say this is an old actor with high morals, but no one will mention that this is an old dancer who is dying. At dusk, Kingshan is far away, and if you reach out to save Xiaohua, then everything will be in vain. Therefore, before the time to launch a sneak attack, Wang Yibo took the lead and won with one move. Looking back over the past 10 years, Wang Yibo has often staged a transformation drama at keynotes. When everyone thinks that going to school is the only right way, Wang Yibo chose to drop out of school to become a trainee. When everyone regards the stage as the place where the stars shine, Wang Yibo threw himself into every day and picked up the microphone. When everyone is wholeheartedly building their own screen, Wang Yibo directly border blasted the big motorcycle. When everyone is eagerly speculating on the sales of 20, Wang Yibo comes directly to a free online. He was always unexpected, and always ushered in a smooth road. He can see hope in the turmoil. He can see the crisis in the intoxication of money, clearly understand and practice Zhirong Hua is just right, the hatred of impermanence is coming again. Dianlun, you need to step back and get out early motto. So Meow Pig has to think, his can seize the opportunity. All this comes from Wang Yibo's sober and precise cognition of himself. And the grand and far-reaching plan on this basis. And Meow is willing to believe that Wang Yibo is extending his plan to 80 years old. If it's not popular, I will teach people to dance or drive a motorcycle. From frugality to extravagance is easy, from extravagance to frugality is difficult. Wang Yibo is one of the few people who can jump out of this vicious circle. Because he is prepared for danger in times of peace, he will always be prepared for a rainy day. 2. Pragmatic attitude and style. No matter how beautiful your cognition and planning are, if you don't implement it, that is also to explore the moon in the water, to see flowers in the fog, and to rejoice in the air. But Wang Yibo will never allow such defects to exist. Every decision he makes is followed closely by solidly implemented and effective action. For example, the classic water stage that propelled him to the top. Behind that is the endless pondering and rehearsal of the deduction. When the crowd dispersed from the huge practice venue, Often there is still one Wang Yibo left in the flash exhibition, turning left and right, until the sweat dripped like rain, exhausted and fell to the ground. In fact, as the captain, he can stay out of the way, just provide some constructive guidance. After all, 101 has proven his strength. But he doesn't. He is more diligent and forgetful than any other player. Not only do we strive for perfection in dance skills, but we have to take care of every detail, like clothing, like lighting, and even the state of everyone. That's why there are enough spins, handstands and chest shocks. Only then did the dazzling splendid scenes emerge. Like the scene where Zhang Xinyun was practicing on the martial arts field in the filming of The Ideal Shines on China. Even the director advocated that he use a stand-in, but Wang Yibo was worried that if he hadn't suffered from his ancestors, can't play the tenacity and determination of the martyrs who saw death for ideals and beliefs, so insist on going out in person. That's why we were fortunate enough to see a man who was crawling in the muddy water, the image of a fighter with eyes but fortitude like the morning star. That's why the director, who has always been known for his harshness, sincerely praised Wang Yibo. As if to practice his lines, he kept biting chopsticks in his mouth. There are countless similar examples. Wang Yibo not only has ideas, but he is more willing to act. He is a pragmatic actor who will sweat the future into flowers. 3. The courage and tension of a strong life restart. A computer restart means everything starts over, it's just a matter of keystrokes and backups. But one's life, once restarted, it means that all glory is instantly reset to zero. If you want to make a breakthrough, you have to start all over again. And all the pain you went through to reach the top is going to happen all over again. So, too many people are afraid of the pain of loss, fear of the hardships it will get again, and it's hard to walk. But Wang Yibo doesn't care. His 10 years seem to be a process of constant restart. When he reaches a peak, he immediately turns around, set yourself a new goal, and then set out on the journey with confidence. Taking hip hop as an example, the first time I led the team to participate as a wave of King Bombers, he said frankly, he wanted to win. And when he stood on the passionate stage again, he said bluntly, enjoy the happiness brought by hip hop, enjoy the joy of sparring dance skills with Big Coffees, enjoy the joy of being trusted and needed in the team. But this year's street dance, it is said that he has no intention to participate so far. This Meow Pig can also understand very well. When thousands of sails pass by and thousands of valleys are covered, the only thing left in his heart is the horizon. A territory is leveled, then he will regain his strength and set off magnificently. His most ardent and pure love for the world, it gave him the courage and tension to restart. Wang Yibo is a born king who takes conquest as his mission. 4. Excellent sense of social responsibility and leadership. Actor is a profession, but it is by no means just a rice bowl. The light and shadow under the spotlight change, and the fans follow closely. Let this profession have the role of a wind vane that reflects more social values. Wang Yibo has long realized that he is different. You can see that he has silently supported public welfare for many years. Hanan Dashui, he even went to the disaster-stricken area in a fluttering boat, carrying matter in the turbid current, giving nourishment, disaster relief. Under his leadership, the Motorcycle Sisters' public welfare is no less. Look at the endorsements he received. As long as you touch the bottom line of patriotism, he will not tolerate it. Just like Nike's humiliating remarks involving Xinjiang, Wang Yibo refuses to do even the usual written articles such as sending and condemning. Instead, he terminated the contract overnight, and went out in slippers the next day. He used practical actions to tell those high-flying capitalists, patriotism, more than love everything. Also tell our children, patriotism, you are worth everything. You see his various image ambassadors, anti-drug, Winter Olympics, skateboarder, has working hard to create a clean home. You see he is now receiving movies, whether it is an undercover police officer, or a hidden front. Whether an eagle strikes the sky, or defending the enemy with a gun. All of them promote positive energy, neither is a leading force for good. A strong country does not have to be with me, but a strong country must have me. I think this is Wang Yibo. This 24-year-old young man with sunshine all over his body wants to tell us through his identity as an actor. Constantly correcting, constantly forging ahead, constantly moving forward, constantly. This is Wang Yibo's 10 years. He just wanted to forge his sword into a plow and create a spiritual empire belonging to Bodhi with his own hands. It is also worthy of the recommendation of the Central Six Stations. Those who conquer others are stronger, and those who conquer themselves are stronger. Let Miahu take this sentence of Lao Tzu, As a badge, give it to Wang Yibo, the young actor on the way to pursue dreams.